Greetings everybody, I'm Lobo. Welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn here in the Frozen Wilds. We are currently on the quest Firebreak. And Firebreak is now chieftain of the Ourea. Aloy must lead Aratak and Ourea up to Thunder's Drum to discover the secrets within. And we need to go to Long Notch before we can do that. I thought Firebreak was a different quest. I thought it had something to do with Varga. I think I mentioned that last episode, but no, this is like the main quest for the Frozen Wilds. Varga's quest is Geared Up Stormslinger. So we have to meet Varga at the Stormbird site, which is like way out the way. That's like not even in the Frozen Wilds. What's this one? Oh, okay, that's like the main quest. So yeah, Firebreak. Firebreak is what we are doing. And to continue that quest, we need to head over to Long Notch, where we can start our ascent up into the volcano of Thunder's Drum. Since we've already been there, we can fast travel.
Aloy takes care of the murderer quickly.
Murderer?
To be done with all of this.
Murderer.
Peace and it would be my honor to speak with you.
Of course.
I've heard of you, Huntress. Each of the many verses of your song tells of an impossible victory. The notes echo across the cut.
You shouldn't believe everything you hear.
That I know. My song used to echo around Banur. Umnak, the hunter of legendary machines. That's why I'm here. For another. They call it the claws beneath. Or they did when I was younger. Its defeat would have given my song a fine end. Oh yeah. I used to travel between Banur and the Cut without stopping to sleep. But this trip, my bones ache, Huntress. But you, out hunting Aratak, leading your own Ourea. If half your song is true, you are the only hunter I trust to go in my place.
You want me to hunt for you?
Not just for me, no. For an old friend.
You want me to hunt in your place? Is that some kind of Banuk custom?
Perhaps it should be, but no. We survive and we prevail, until we fail to do either. I confess, this is not easy for me. For any other machine, I would die as I have lived. A Banuk hunter, weapon raised. But too many good lives have been lost to the claws. Throwing my old corpse atop the pile accomplishes nothing. Better to live in a world without the claws than to die while it still makes children orphans.
Sounds like you've got a reputation.
To be Banuk is to push your body to its limits. I found my limits higher than most. Fearsome machines needed killing, and in my youth, I found I had a talent for killing them. Even now, my name carries such weight that when the claws beneath re-emerged, the Ourea came to me.
Do you still have the same faith in yourself that your Ourea seems to have?
Perhaps I did. Before I held my bow in shaking hands. Noticed, for the first time, the spots on my knuckles. What a strange thing it is to be old. To stare backward and see such distance. But to stare forward at a looming wall.
This machine, the claws beneath. Why travel all the way to the Cut just to hunt it?
Some songs. They include a refrain. The return of a past moment. It seemed fitting.
You've hunted this thing before.
Must have been 20 winters past. We were so close to bringing the claws to bay. Closer than anyone else ever got.
We?
Me and my friend. He was a chieftain of my Ourea then, a skilled hunter. Every few years, the claws would emerge in a new location. I knew of 2 chieftains he'd sent to their burial pyres. My friend became the 3rd. This hunt, I had hoped to complete it in his honor.
This is obviously important to you, Umnak. Are you sure you want someone else to take down this machine?
I am no longer a match for the claws beneath, if I ever was. If I face it, it will kill me. Of this I have no doubt. The Banuk blood in my veins screams at me to take on the claws myself. But I must see it brought down. And dead men see precious little.
All right, Umnak. I'll do what I can.
I've no doubt you can do quite a lot. The stories say the claws beneath returns here only once every 6 winters. The whispers I've heard say it now makes its home on the northeast edge of the cut. Hunt well.
New errand, the claws beneath. Where is the claws beneath? You said northeast, right? Okay, it's in that area we just cleared out not too long ago, actually. The Trampler friend. We could easily fast travel there and take care of that. Might be worth it. Might be worth it. That might be what we do before we head into Thunder's Drum.
Find anything interesting lately?
I might have. Let's talk. I've got a nice rail, just like Aratak's. You want to take a look?
Are you serious? Yes, I'd love that. Okay. Obvious design flaw. So if I replace these... Yeah, that should... Right. So, believe it or not, she's operating at, let's be generous, half her potential.
What's with the she's?
Oh, Pop says all weapons are girls. I don't think he realizes it's a compliment. Well, listen. If we had a Thunderjaw's mandibles to work with, her gears would be well and truly greased. And I know where to find one, if you want to go hunting with me.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that while we're getting the Stormbird, huh? And we've also got this Forge Fire.
A weapon that spits flame, huh? Like this one? I took this thing off an Oseram bandit. Think you could do anything with it?
You got my Forge Fire back? Well, if you took down Olgrid and his goons for this thing, I guess she's yours now.
Why don't you finish it for me first? Make her into the weapon she was supposed to be.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm gonna need a bellowback snout. Any bellowbacks will do. Can you handle it alone?
I think I can manage that.
Alright, sounds good. Why are these still highlighted?
Remind me what we need to fix up this thing?
That Thunderjaw's mandibles will do it.
Okay, so they're just reminders.
So, a Thunderjaw hunt. They seem pretty rare up here. Not that I'm complaining.
That's why we should get out of the cut for a while. Hunt one in the valley meet. I'll wait for you out there. Easier for me to work with parts before the metal goes cold.
Is Bergwin going to be okay with this?
If we can handle a Thunderjaw, we can handle Pop.
I remember hearing of Nux hunts.
Alright, geared up Ice Rail, that's another new errand we got, and also geared up Forge Fire.
We can talk or we can hunt.
Okay, so let's see, talk to Aratak. We'll talk to him, but first, I want to go ahead and see how much Blue Gleam we got. See what we can afford to get, you know? Because we're looking at these bows, which we can't afford. We have 16 Blue Gleam. I think this one might be beneficial. Because we use that a lot more than we do the war bow, right? And we already compared these. It stacks up pretty well compared to this guy. I think. Have another peek at it. I don't know though. I don't know if I want to do that yet. You know what I really want? What I really want is this. Stealth and 3 modification slots. I think that's probably what we're going to save up for. Alright, talking to Aratak is optional. We'll go ahead and do that real
Long
quick.
Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Ourea yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted. To return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Karja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Ourea when she was a captive of the Karja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Karja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
Tell me what happened to the first expedition.
Ourea led the way to the summit, but it was blocked by a great door. Some kind of cauldron, new metal. We tried to break through, but it was unflinching. We were exhausted, no way forward and machines behind. I made the call to push back. It cost us greatly. But to remain would have cost us everything. I had hoped to never subject Ourea to that again.
What do you think is beyond that door?
I do not know. That expanse of metal, that dead hum. Nothing sacred belongs there. Machines and death, that's what the mountain holds. Death for us or for the daemon.
And if we do find the spirit?
Then perhaps we should put it out of its misery.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Ourea safe.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and make our way over to Ourea, talk to her. I think we'll probably stop short of this quest before we actually like head over to Thunder's Drum, because like I said, there's some other stuff I want to take care of around here, some other like little side quests and errands I want to run. And I have a feeling that you know, the going into Thunder's Drum, that's probably going to be like you know, furthering the story to probably its endpoint of the Frozen Wilds anyway. So I just want to make sure we get everything else taken care of. You know, so that way that we have a reason to stay around here, right? We have a reason to hang out. Upgrade this. Okay. I wish we had more stuff to upgrade more stuff, you know? I haven't traded in my processed metal blocks, and we've been collecting them, but I haven't been trading them in because there's nobody to trade them to up here. That I know of, at least. I don't know, I haven't really thoroughly looked through the merchant's catalog.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
Alright, let's see. Actually, let's see what this dude has to say.
I wish you luck on the mountain.
Oh, well, thank you.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Ourea?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
Aratak told me you were a captive of the Karja for a long time. It sounded bad.
For Aratak, it all comes back to that. He thinks the Karja changed me. They did not. They merely sharpened my focus. When all else is lost, you think about what's truly important. The spirit. The blue light. The beyond. And my brother, too. Every time I felt the chill northern wind, I thought of him, worried for him.
What did the war do to Aratak?
He cut away everything, until only his true self remained. unyielding ice. No Banuk has more sheer will. He fought the Karja for 1,000 freezing nights, yet always rallied his hunters at sunrise. It is said he endured 23 wounds in those years. His hunters counted them. He never complains of one. Instead, he complains that life with me is harder. He's right. What have I ever given him but struggle?
Now that I'm chieftain of the Werak, I don't suppose I can order you to tell me about Silence?
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a secret of the Conclave, but you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence, your need is well apparent. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch, a remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
He was, or at least when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at high winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Ourea. Thanks. What are we gonna find up there, Ourea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Daemon has tried to hide the way.
Okay. They're giving us the option, like, to either come back or send now. Which leads me to believe that whatever we do up there is going to change this place. And there's still stuff I want to do, so maybe we'll just have to say we'll come back. Because if for some reason this, like, seals off the Frozen Wilds, that would not be good. So yeah, let's finish what we need to finish here first.
I still need to take care of a few things.
Understood. I'll be here.
Because, I mean, the game hasn't offered us that option before, you know? That's pretty significant in my view. So, what do we want to take care of? And Firebreak's level 50. That's gonna be a rough one. Alright, so we have the geared up quest for Varga. Those are a possibility. There's a clause beneath. I think that's what we're gonna take care of first, and then we might link up with Varga and do some of her quests. Kind of wrap up all there is to wrap up here in the Frozen Wilds. So, clause beneath it is. Set our course. And, I'll meet you guys over there in just a few.
Northeast edge of the cut. Umnak said I'd find the claws beneath nearby.
Alright. Claws beneath. The aged Banuk hunter, Umnak, beseeched Aloy to hunt a legendary machine, the claws beneath, in his place. Find the claws beneath. Claws beneath what? The ice? This is a rock breaker. This is a rock breaker. Otherwise, you know, we'd see him over here, right?
Red light means trouble.
Oh, yes it does. Yes it does! Oh my gosh! Oh man! I hate these things. These things are ridiculous. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? You're gonna get up here. Top of this. And it's very fortunate we've already overridden this thing. Could you imagine? Like if this guy could heal himself? Oh, you can't get up here, can you? You're stuck down there, aren't you? Oh, don't feel bad for him. He doesn't deserve it. This thing's a murderer. Did you do that to Umnok's face? That was rude. We're gonna handle this for him. We're gonna take care of this. I think we're pretty safe up here on this rock. Because I feel like if he could get to us, he would have by now, you know? I want to get back up here though. I would really love to get back up on this rock. Or this ice. Very hard ice. Okay. So if we can get rid of his flippers, that keeps him above ground, right? Then again, is that the best idea? Because when he is above ground, he's a rock breaker, so he'll be flinging stuff at us like non-stop almost. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, because when he does go below ground, that gives us an opportunity to kind of reflect. To reflect on what we have done and what we need to do. Okay, he gets his little tail whip going. We don't like that. That's not nice. That's not pleasant. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we're gonna stay up here. I mean, he can like kind of do some stuff to us up there. He can do his little tail whip. He can try to get his little grindy teeth on us, but I mean, we can handle that. We can handle that. What we can't handle is him like surfacing right next to us. And you know, doing bad stuff to us then. I mean, anything he's got for us here. This is cake. I'm not gonna say I'm disappointed in you. But I mean, this dude really ain't that bad. Then again, we don't know what kind of conditions he was facing. If he was facing him on a like snowed over pasture or something with nothing to stand on, like, you know, yeah. You know what? Let's not criticize Umnok. We don't know his situation. What we do know is that we got an advantage here because of the terrain. And I mean, I don't know. Feels a little cheap. It does feel a little cheap, but I mean, this was put here for a reason. We're not outside. We're not outside his zone or anything like that. You know, we're definitely inside it. He's going around us 360. So I mean, this has to be intentional. So I ain't too worried about it. I ain't worried about the optics. I just want to win. We need to put an end to this guy's reign of terror. Claws beneath. I got your claws right here. I will say this for the claws beneath. It's beefy. He can take some hits. I'd like to get rid of some of his components. Get those big damage numbers coming, you know? We got him steaming. Got him steaming. Here he goes again with the rocks. Alright, yeah, we're good. We settled into a rhythm now. I'll tell you what though, this bow right here, this could use some handling. Keep that in mind. Then again, that double shot. This is worth it. That gives us an extra little punch when we hit him, at least. We're good, Aloy. We got plenty of stuff. Alright, let's give this a shot. Knock this thing off. I want it gone. Alright, let's try this. I mean, with this we can get some hits in. It's like I'm just focused on this thing back here. But I mean, it seems to want to stay on. You know, he's got it like glued to him. I mean, it does make a good target though. It does make a decent target. Look at all those arrows in him. Oh man. He's hurting. He's limping away. He is not having a good time. He's about to do his old rock thing again, isn't he? Yep. We're good. We got you. We got your tells now. We know what your tells are. We know everything we need to know to beat you.
The clothes beneath. Umnak wasn't lying when he said you were tough.
Yeah, he was tough. He was tough. Umnak will be happy. We avenged his friend, you know? Avenged all those who have been taken out by this beast. I'm gonna grab this real quick. It's like those rock breaker piles that collapse once you get all the stuff out of them. All right. Well, you know what? That wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. So unless there's anything else around here worth grabbing, which I don't think there really is, probably good to go. Or not. Or not. We got some more stuff over here. Yeah, see that? I almost left echo shells. Can't leave echo shells. These are bread and butter. We use these for everything.
I can't feel much of anything in this.
Oh, Aloy. Figure out where we can get Aloy to. Maybe we can go get her warm. Maybe we can go down south, you know? Because, I mean, Varga's quests do take us back down south. The geared up quests for Varga. Then again, I don't really want to leave the Frozen Wilds right yet. I've been building up to Thunder's Drum. I've been building up to Firebreak. And I kind of want to push through. I think what we're going to do is go ahead and return to Umnak. And then we're going to continue with Firebreak. And we'll hope Varga's still around when we're done with that, right? So let's go ahead and go. Alright. I hope this isn't a bad idea. Because we still got the hunting grounds and Varga and all that stuff.
It's over. It wasn't easy, but that rock breaker won't be hurting anyone anymore.
The claws beneath brought low by an outlander. This part of your song will travel far.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
I've found people rarely live up to their songs. You're an exception, though. And you've done me a true kindness. My foe is buried now, like so many of the hunters it killed. My friend, my chieftain. You would be pleased to know his fate won't befall anyone else. Take this in thanks. I believe you've more than earned it.
Completed errand, the claws beneath.
How many tried to take it down before you?
We run
He gave us a blue gleam for that.
If I didn't know any better,
We're one short of what we need for our new outfit, though. Kind of disappointing.
Never would have believed Inatuk capable of pulling out a spy.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like our equipment goes, let's go ahead and have a look at this real quick. Let's see what he gave us. Extraordinary reward box with some processed metal blocks in it. Oh man, I'm knocking the way to a girl's heart. Let's see what else we got. Go ahead and take this. Let's see, because there's several boxes we haven't even opened yet. Yeah, this one had a coil in it, purple thing. This one has an untested weapon coil in it. I like the sound of that. Let's go ahead and clear out some space for this thing. See what it does. I'll get rid of this. The damage is like few and far between, you know? Maybe we can get rid of resist shockwave. Because we got 2 of them. We don't need 2. Probably also get rid of a freeze coil. We don't need 4 fire coils, you know? Alright. Yeah, that should be good. That should be good. Alright, so where was that thing? Where was the untested weapon coil? Here we go. Alright, and there's this stuff. If there's anything else that would be useful to us. I haven't been going through our crates as often as I should, you know? Some I haven't even opened yet. I don't know which ones I have, which ones I haven't. I think maybe we're good. Yeah. Alright, let's see what that untested weapon coil was. See if we can find a spot for that. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look what that does. That raises everything. I think we need that in our life. Damage and shock. Don't need shock on this bow. Yeah. Oh man. We're gonna be so overpowered by the time we go back down south, it's not even gonna be funny. I mean, it might be funny. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. Feeling good now. It's like, the Frozen Wilds I feel like is more difficult than the stuff we were facing down south. We still have to go back down south and complete the rest of the story. But we're gonna be geared up with Frozen Wilds gear. Hopefully that doesn't take away from the entertainment value. Oh no, I'll still be struggling. I'll still be struggling. I kind of want to like add more damage to the tripcaster, because I mean the blast wires, that's what we mostly use for this thing. Maybe we replace the fire one. I mean, we don't really use the fire ones that often. We use the blast more. Anything else we want to take care of here while we're at it? I think we might be good. This one's beefy too, right? Beefy as we can make it. I mean, Thunder's Drum promises to be our most difficult task yet, so I want to be prepared for it. I think we are. I hope we are.
Does me good.
And like I said, that is what we're going to be taking care of next. Hopefully it doesn't end the quests that we have here. You know, because, like I said, I still want to do Varga's quest. I still want to upgrade all those weapons. I still want to do the hunting grounds. Whatever else. I think that might be it. I think that might be all we really have left. But, you know, that involves leaving. I don't want to leave. So, yeah, next episode we'll head up into Thunder's Drum, I guess. I hope you guys are enjoying Horizon Zero Dawn as much as I am. I am having a blast right now. But until next time, I'm Lobo, and I will see you guys later.